Can your dog's diet predict their future? I mean, by feeding them a certain way, can we actually help them live longer? On the 2nd of February 2023, a male purebred Rafeiro do Alentejo named Bobi, owned by Leonel Costa in Conqueiros, Portugal, made history. Guinness World Records crowned Bobi as the oldest dog in the world. The story truly captivated people worldwide, prompting Dr. Karen Becker and Rodney Habib to visit Bobi and his owner in Portugal to uncover the secrets of this remarkable story. They spent days learning about Bobi's lifestyle, diet, and daily habits to see if they could foresee what kept him going and how this could be applied to your dog. Now, maybe you aren't a fan of Dr. Karen Becker or Rodney Habib, or perhaps you appreciate their dedication to canine health. Either way, the fact remains. They traveled to see the oldest living dog on record and they got to tell his story. And what a story it is. Bobi's diet might actually surprise you, as it has surprised me. His meals consisted mainly of raw and cooked meats, fish and vegetables. And not just any vegetables, by the way, but those grown fresh in his family's garden. Leonel, his owner, explained that they avoided store-bought produce altogether, soaking any human food in water before serving it to Bobi to remove excess seasoning. Go figure. And despite the common knowledge about the fact that onions are harmful for dogs, Bobi occasionally ate cooked onions without any apparent harm. Surprising, right? Well, this dog, who defied the odds, wasn't just eating kibble or strictly raw. He ate from his environment. What happened to Bobi after this whirlwind of fame? Shockingly, in January 2024, his title was revoked. He was suspended by Guinness World Records. They began investigating, and a month later, Bobi's record was revoked due to a lack of verifiable birth information. Still, his story raises the question: can diet really be the key to a long, healthy life? Unless you have been living under a rock, there is so much polarization about dog food. We have veterinary prescription diets, we have vegan dog foods, we have raw dog foods, we have the kibble cohort. We have a lot of conflicting information as to what the best diet for your dog is. Take Mark Hope, who turned heads with his Twinkie diet back in 2010. 10 weeks, Hope survived on Twinkies, snack cakes, powdered donuts, and junk food. The result? Well, he actually lost 27 pounds, saw a 20% drop in bad cholesterol, a similar rise in good cholesterol, and a reduction in BMI and triglycerides. It goes against what we might expect, that eating processed foods could produce such changes. But his results were more the exception than the rule, and just because Hob pulled it off, would we suggest feeding your dog a diet of sugary treats and ultra-processed kibble? The answer is no. Calorie-dense, palatable foods with little fiber are known contributors to disease, weight issues, and poor health. We see it in humans every single day. When humans rely on processed foods, these diets often lead to chronic health issues, especially in sedentary lifestyles. So why is there still a debate over what we feed our dogs? The pet food industry and many veterinarians focus more on nutrient profiles and macronutrients, these are your carbs, your proteins and fats, than the actual ingredients. But it isn't really that simple. Corn protein is very different from protein in fresh chicken in terms of absorption, amino acid profile and nutritional value. And therein lies the rub. Ingredients do matter. Micronutrients do matter. And by the way, if you want a free guide on how to feed your dog better for free, I highly encourage you to download a free guide, How to Feed Your Dog Better. Click in the link below. So, can your dog's diet predict their future? Let's be clear here. Feeding your dog well is not a magic spell that guarantees they live forever. However, we do know that a foundation of quality, minimally processed food can actually make a difference. Just as people who eat fresh, nutrient-rich foods and exercise tend to live healthier, more vibrant lives, dogs who get fresh, real foods are likely to enjoy the same benefits. I mean, look at what you can find in many commercial pet foods, especially from industry giants like Purina, Hill's and Royal Canin. Sugar, corn protein meal and vague animal fats or poultry meals. These ingredients are designed to be more palatable and a filler, but are they really the best fuel for our pets? We beg to differ. Ultra-processed dog foods, just like ultra-processed human foods, are associated with various health issues and should make us question whether they are really what our dogs need to thrive. Yes, and there is always one who will point out that Usain Bolt broke sprinting records eating chicken nuggets, and maybe you know someone who lived a very long life just on junk food alone. But these are the exceptions, not the rules. People who consistently eat well, prioritize health, and stay active tend to live longer and healthier lives. Dogs fed on fresh, high-quality diets with regular exercise and mental stimulation have a better chance of living fulfilling, healthier lives too. So what is the verdict here? At the end of the day, can a dog's diet alone determine how long they live? Perhaps not entirely, but the ingredients, the freshness, and the quality of what we feed them do matter. Avoiding ultra-processed foods and opting for whole, nutrient-dense options can be a vital part of keeping them healthier for longer. When it comes to your beloved's pet future, there are no guarantees, but you can give them the best chance possible by feeding them a diet that aligns with health and longevity. After all, Bobi's story and many others suggest that it's not about following trends, but about feeding for well-being. The question is, what will you choose for your dog's future? If I have sparked your curiosity and you really want to know more about how to feed your dog a fresh diet and what some of the possible benefits and everything you need to know to transition or to incorporate certain fresh foods into your dog's diet, I highly encourage you to watch this video next, because we break everything down in simple form, simple terms, and you can actually gain so much from it. I hope you enjoy it.